Do you guys see me? This fucking app is being weird. Bro, why the fuck does my camera look blue? I must have hit a button and not realized. I did something with the color temperature. Oh yeah, let me fix the game name. Hold on. Yeah, I fucked up my color temperature on this camera. I must have hit a button. Why is it blue, dude? That'll be funny. See if we can fix this one on the fly. Hey, I'm good. How are you? Sorry, I thought you were trying to stop me. This fucking guy just kept walking to the bottom of the road. I think he just stuck his arm out. I don't know what he was doing. Yeah, this range is kind of crowded today. I'm gonna go to the normal one. I think we're gonna play a little bit earlier today too. My guy Ron let me know if I go off at 3:50, I'm gonna be stuck behind the group of like a group of ladies that don't like to be rushed. I've been told. So he offered me to go out at 3:30. Might do that instead. I told him I'm gonna go get loose and see what's good as we get up there and see how she goes. Oh, that's right. They got the tailor-made fitting today over here or something. All right, let me get balls. I'll be right back. These yours there, bud?
Yeah, you can have them.
Work it out?
I was
Oh.
seeing if it was working.
Well, thanks.
It was a little weird.
Yeah, appreciate you, brother. Free balls? Hell yeah. Oh, so chat, you want to know something really funny? I was rushing to start my stream. And yeah, I forgot to put my golf clubs on the bag. So we're going to go back to the car. We're going to get my clubs because you need those to play golf. They're kind of important, you know? They're not like really important, but they're a little important. And I just looked at the back of my golf cart, realized I have no clubs on there. Yeah, I might want to fix that. We're going to go take care of that really quickly. This thing will let me go a little bit faster. That'd be nice. And yeah, then we'll try this again. All right? Could be useful. Nah, there's something. I must have hit a button on my screen on the camera without realizing it when I was plugging it in or something, and it looks like I've just changed the color warmth. So it's obviously it's a very cold image. You're not seeing a lot of yellows or like warm hues. I'm hoping it's going to be just an easy fix of a couple button clicks. Knowing my luck, though, it won't be.
No, don't say that.
Now your chipping's got flavor. Alright, let's try this again. It's a cool Bronco right there. It's a nice classic. See, I feel like it's just gonna be like right. Why does that thing keep flipping? Let me figure it out when I get fucking up there. I'll drive and try to do this crash. Alright, it's a beautiful day out here, so I gotta show you guys all the beautiful color tones rather than this icy. Please keep car paths on. Please be aware. Heavy equipment area. I'm very aware. I'm so aware of this heavy equipment. I've never been more aware of heavy equipment in my life. I got a beard today, by the way. Is it the white balance? Oh, I'm gonna restart the camera quick. There it is. Wait, it's back. Was it just back? Aha. It's back. Look at the warmth of the colors. Yes. Yes. I need somebody to teach me about tripods. I'm going to try a different golf ball today. A golf ball that I used to play a little bit in the past. We're going to revisit it and see how it goes because they didn't have any TP5s. We're going to play a triple track today, a little ERC soft. I'm also drinking a beer. Mm-hmm. I'm drinking a nice little hazy. Let's go with gap wedge, 7-iron. Let's go with gap wedge, 8-iron, 5-iron to start. Bro, I wish this outfit was a $100 outfit. This is more like a $140 outfit. Fucking golf clothes are so fucking stupid. Actually, when I release my golf apparel company eventually, I'm going to make sure that it has like really good prices on clothing. Oh, you mean 36 holes? I don't know yet. I got to do it soon though, before the end of the year. I got to find some people to do it with. I don't want to do 36 holes alone. You hear that knee crack? Ooh, I gotta start getting a knee crack counter going. I don't know what it is. I think it's like some air bubbles or something. I thought they were supposed to be doing a tailor-made fitting here today, but I don't see anything that shows that. I actually meant to sign up for that, but then I forgot. I don't see them doing the fitting shit over here, though. Are you talking about the thrift store challenge? No, I haven't done that yet. I want to do that one live, but I got to get a camera person to do that one live. It'll kind of be hard to film myself live at a thrift store. Shopping, I feel like, is content that's better showcased when you have somebody helping you with the camera, you know? Who the fuck was on this map before me? They got it all turned around. The shit's all over the place. Almost broke his wrist on that one, it sounded like. A little downwind today. A little false confidence. I already get enough false confidence with the mat, let alone now that I got to be downwind at the range too. Yo, sounds good, Pip. Bitbot in the golf cart. Ejectocito, cuz. Listen, bro, I'll tuck and roll out of the golf cart for $5. Don't tempt me with a golf course challenge. That's been that new mistake lately. I lift. I start my forward push and I lift. There you go. Let's go. Got a couple 5-irons now. Good shot. A little fat, but a good shot. This range ball looks like shit. Get it out of there. Would you pay money to join a practice facility that had grass driving range and good range balls? Yes or no, chat? I feel like I would. Fucking loser. That's a bad shot. Sorry. Be nice to yourself. There you go. There's the one. I really gotta turn, dude. I'm just so fucking lazy. I like to just lift my arms up. You really gotta fucking turn. Don't forget to fucking turn. I feel like half the time I fucking hit a bad shot. I just forget to turn. Absolute slotted tour player. Absolute slotted weapon. Alright, time check. Yeah, be nice to yourself. That's what they say. That's what they say, ain't it, Sean? I don't like slowing my swing down too much. When I slow my swing down too much, I lose swing speed. I lose swing speed, I lose distance. And I don't like losing distance. So a lot of my new swing thought is to just keep it all... What do they say? Whatever's in motion stays in motion? Some shit like that, right? What's that quote? That was pretty. Very pretty 5-wood. I probably would have been fat on real grass. That's a lucky match shot. Alright, let's see if the 3-wood's gonna fucking eat my lunch today. This thing, I can't swing this fucking club lately. Oh yeah, what do you know? Fucking hard left. This fucking club. See it swing. I noticed that I'm not doing something right with this new swing in the 3-wood because I don't fucking swing it good. It's like good if I need a draw, but if I don't need a draw, it's fucking terrible. I want to try to go a little bit outside with the club. Didn't even get the club up. 3-wood's still in retirement for the foreseeable future. Be cool though on a couple dog legs. I might have to swing that because I don't hit them bad, but they're just fucking hooked. Hooked. fucking range balls suck. Oh, it's too armsy. It's a little fucking push right. Well, I'm really getting center of the club face right now either. Miss hitting these a little bit. Fuck, where'd that one go? Oh, it's over there on the right, okay. Nice Drawski. Sweet. Your ball should never be in the middle of your stance with a driver, Sly. It should always be off the inside of your left heel. You're centering your driver? I'm impressed. I'm impressed, dude. He's talking to me. That's a nice tree right here, Chad. You see this nice tree? That's some nice wood, boys. That's some nice wood. I don't know if these are these guys or if these are just extras, but I'm just gonna hit a couple green side chips here to get us warmed up. Today we're just playing 9 because we're going to be doing an 18-hole golf stream tomorrow, actually. I need to hear back from Jake here. But we got Pip coming out tomorrow to play with us. So. A couple friends for a little 18-hole. I was trying to think what's like a fun group game we could do. It's like a practice swing, but it wasn't supposed to be a practice swing, but it was a practice swing. Ooh, a little too knifey. Oh shit, that went in. Oh yeah. See, you can't do that. I can't lead with the edge so much. It's this new thing I've been doing with a little wrist break. Not good. See? Not good. It's going to cause those fat misses all the time. I like playing one off the toe for something that stays a little bit lower and runs, but I gotta get these like handsy greenside chips in the bag. Maybe like a shorter backswing. Then it just comes out so low and hot because I feel like I can't get under it. A little bit more lead leg, short backswing, lead with the toe. Nah, same thing, just thinning them. Thinning them. Thin to win. Probably the chip I need to practice the most is this like short little, I'd putt this 9 out of 10 times. You know, I want to get good at chipping though, so I kind of want to chip it. You got to like learn how to get down on the back of the ball a little bit. I don't think there's any issue with that swing if I hit the back of the ball, but if I don't hit the back of the ball, that ball's out of here. I feel like that's a dangerous style of chip to play there though, like that. It's like your room for error goes up a lot. But they tend to come out pretty good at the end of the day. Think about doing a forward tee challenge today. Since we're doing 18 tomorrow, maybe have something a little bit more fun today. What do we think of a little forward tee action? See? There's the problem. You miss and you just miss. It's a little tie spinner. Let's try a couple back here from the grass. And then I think we're pretty much about clear for takeoff after that. Clean my grooves. Actually, I actually was just watching the rain. It hasn't rained here in a long time. Actually, it's a little dry. It has not rained in Maryland a lot at all lately. Bit of a drought, I guess you could say. Yeah, they've been struggling with this green this year. The condition of this green is not good. I actually usually never warm up here. I don't really like it that much. I think it's a weird warm-up area. You can't really practice too much. But this green does look a little bit tough. Yeah, I just feel like the hinge and hold from a tight lie green side like that leads you to get into some danger. Like, I just don't understand. I'll have to try some more there, but like hinge and hold from this distance, from the rough, it's easy to do. Do feel like that hinge and hold on that close green side is tougher. Hit that one fat, but still. Good miss, good miss. Rather that be the miss than thinning one across the green. Yeah, I did see some rain this weekend a little bit, right? Coming at us. Sly, now I need you to answer my question, bro. My little undiagnosed mental things now. Do you follow your stance with your driver? Don't walk away from me, boy. You never answered me. Yeah, I think we're like, I don't know. Pretty much the way Ron made me feel is that I'm gonna have a much better experience going out on the river at 3:20 than I am waiting for the ladies to finish 9 holes or play behind them even though they're 10 minutes ahead of me. So let's take Ron up on that. Ron's a smart guy. He knows what he's talking about here at the course. We're gonna go over to the river. We're gonna tee off early and we're gonna do a forward tee video. Oh, repeat the question. I was saying to Sly never answered me in chat. Sly Fox came in and said that it looked like my ball position was too far forward for my driver. So now I'm curious to ask him, where does he put the ball when he uses his driver? But he never answered, so maybe he got busy. Hey, how are you? Good to see you again. How's everything going? Good?
Good.
Hey, I was talking to Ron and I got confused. I think I was 350 on the lakes, but he told me to come over here and play 330 at the river. Or did I get it confused? Was I at the river and he wanted me to go play the lakes?
Well, I have.
Do you have a?
Did you originally have a tee time ball?
Brown 350.
On lakes?
I think so. Yeah.
Let me just check to see if that's even the case.
'Cause he told me there was a group of ladies going off at 340, and I might benefit from a 330 tee time over here. So I was just coming in to see what's up.
Yeah, I see at 350. And then you have the golf right there, the golf team after you here and over there.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said if you get out at 330, you could beat the Queen Anne County thing.
Let's see here. So right here we have they just went off a threesome, just went off.
Okay.
got a guy who's going to play here at 320. I mean, you can go off right now, but you're just going to be behind these guys. You could get through them. Actually, if you go to hole number 2, if you want to, you're ahead of them, and you're actually got a little bit of a gap.
Okay, and then just backfill one at the end. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think I'll do that then.
You know,
Yeah.
just wherever you end up roaming, because I know you know where to go.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't. Once we're done here, we don't need to.
That's right. I'm out there free. But what's up? I couldn't make it out today. I was trying to get him out tomorrow, but we might be going over to the Cannon Club on Thursday. He's got a friend over that. The Cannon Club? I think
I love that.
I've heard it's a great spot. So he does some work with a guy over there who does the golf academy, the Weingartner Golf Academy, and we've been planning on getting together, doing some video and stuff. So he might be holding out until Thursday.
Yeah. What is your gig again?
So I do a lot of videos online, YouTube, website
That's
called
your job.
Twitch. Yeah, it's my job.
And it's going well.
It's going well. I'm trying to kind of.
Well, you got the personnel.
Thanks. I'm trying to move a little bit more into golf. You know, I had some videos, some other things, mainly video games and stuff like that, and now I'm trying to pivot to golf a little bit more because seems to be all the what all the kids want to watch. I haven't yet. Heard it's great.
Yeah, I might be able to help you get on.
Okay.
If you want to play
Yeah.
with me, though, or something like that.
Yeah. Do you mind if I bring this thing?
Not that it's up to them. As long as you move pace.
Oh yeah. Pace always sound. But okay.
South River. Well, I can give you your.
Yeah. Let me get something from. Yeah, I'll take down your number here.
Yeah, I like your person. I like your go get it. My son was in the golf business.
Oh no way.
He got his.
And plus, us Jersey guys got to stick together. You know what I mean? Down here, you know.
973.
Anytime I go home, I'll bring you back home a dozen bagels and some Taylor ham now. You know.
So freaking true though.
It's so true. It's so true.
973.
Gotcha.
670.
Okay.
7067.
7067.
And that's,
All right.
my name's Kurt.
Kurt.
Walton.
Let
Yeah,
me throw that in.
K-U-R-T Walton. You're Sam Brown.
That's right, sir.
Right.
And I'll shoot you a text that way you have all my
and that'll
information.
Give you now I might not be. Most of the time I can get you on free. Sometimes it's not free.
Oh yeah, no worries about that. I'm always willing to pay my keep. You know.
It's like something 109 or something.
Okay.
Like that, all right?
Yeah,
But,
no problem.
We can figure that out. And also South River at some point. But I played Cannon last year one of my old players called me to go over there. It
Okay.
was fun.
I've heard it's a great track.
It was a good hilly track, different track.
Right.
Just a good atmosphere. It was good. It was
Love
good,
to hear
it was a
that.
Good day.
Good times. All right.
Yeah. But no,
All
I'd
right.
love to do that, man.
All right, sweet, Kurt. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, no,
I appreciate
man.
you, brother. All right.
You got a good heart, brother.
Hey, thanks so much. I appreciate that.
Blow down. Go to two.
I'll run up in front of them, and then I'll see you out here next time, bud. All
Play
right.
it by ear.
All right. I'll shoot you a text. That way you got my info.
Okay.
All right. See you, Kurt. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Making friends out here on the golf course. I'm telling you, the camera's coming around. For every positive comment I get from the camera, I feel like it just keeps going and going. Everybody loves it. The other day at the golf course, the guys asked me about it. When I'm here, people here ask me about it. Only one time did I run into those pricks that had an issue with it. But I gotta tell you, the movement is happening here, ladies and gentlemen. You're either a part of it or you're not. It's okay. But I know there's a whole lot of golf babies, a whole lot of golf boys in this chat. And we're ready for it to beat a tang. This guy's telling me to go ahead of these guys to hole 2. I don't know how I feel about that because it looks like there's also a group next hole on hole 3. So I don't really know. I'm gonna play this hole and then get stuck behind that foursome, like almost immediately. Oh, we're all over the place today, man. We're just gonna go with the course. They told me come over here at 3:30. I'm over here. He's telling me go up to hole 2. I almost feel like I should drive all the way around to like hole 4. Oh, well, I think what's also awesome about that interaction, Mike, is Kurt is an older gentleman. So and that's what I love about golf and all of this stuff to begin with, is that like regardless of your age, and this is what we always talk about with golf, right? Like you could all come together and enjoy golf. Also, I've seen this guy out here so much, and I'm always social with him. I guess that's why he liked my heart, dude. He said you have a good heart. That made me feel good. Thank you, Kurt. You know what? On that note, dude, let's go low today for Kurt. All right, Kurt. This round's for you, Kurt. You made me feel all good in the tee box. Tell me I got a good heart, and here we are. We're just gonna go right into it. I'm not gonna do a forward tee. I'm stuck between too many groups. I think the forward tee will play too fast, so we're gonna play a little blue tee. And this course has been kicking my ass lately, so I'm gonna try to kick its ass today. We're sitting up here in the tee box with about 145 to the center of the green. Let's get it. Let's absolutely get it. Look at that absolute slotted tour weapon. That's an absolute egg pegging session, as my man Nine Rod would say up there in Alberta. I can't say I ever really started on a par 3 before. I actually kind of like starting this from hole 2. Oh, look at that eagle. Look at that eagle. Oh, that was sick. Come back, dude. That was a huge freaking eagle. Oh my God, he was letting that whitetail fly, bud. He fucking went into these trees. He's probably hanging out up there or something. Yeah, I see like a nest in there. I don't know if he's in that nest, but he's got something. He's perched up in there. Oh, bud, it's the best shot I ever hit on this hole, boys. I need to go chat. See what happens when the Jersey boys' good vibes stick together? We absolutely stick one to about 9 feet here. Forgot my divot tool and my ball marker in the cart. I mean, it looks pretty straight from here, lads. Not gonna lie. Bang! Come on. Come on. Let's go. I almost trotted that thing in, but it wasn't ready to be trotted in yet. I wasn't sure, to be honest. I thought I was going to miss it. All right, golf's easy. Going home. See you guys next time, next stream, all right? Thanks for tuning in, y'all. I read an interesting social media article the other day that put some stuff into perspective. So does like stats online. Said that tracking your putts is the most useless stat to track in all of golf. I'll tell you, he got a lot of blowback on the social media for that comment. What do we think about this? Said, think of it like this. You hit a 2-putt from 60 feet, but then you hit a 2-putt from 15 feet. That 60-foot 2-putt means a lot more than that 15-foot 2-putt, you know? But when you look at the scorecard, they're both going to go down as 2 putts. Huh? Right? Something like that, give or take. Yeah, that's kind of like what they were going at about that, Drew. They kind of were like, the real stat is strokes gained, right? These guys look like they were struggling a little bit. We kind of got inserted into the course in a weird way here. And we're just going to go with it. Eventually, I'd imagine these guys let me play through. But you never know. I'm drinking a hazy there still. That's called the Big Truck, bud. Big Truck. It's a little mild hazy, 6%er. Pretty good. It's like my favorite local beer right now. You stupid. What's up, Donkey? Good to see you, brother. Everybody tuning in on Twitch. I love and appreciate you. It's great to see you today. How we feeling? Live over on the Ham and Teas on our new YouTube there. Thanks everybody tuning in. See 9 viewers in there, bud. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I am talking about. Gotta take a piss. Chat, what is everybody's favorite tip to do when you're grumpy? Like, when you're grumpy, what do you do to not get grumpy? Lately, actually not even lately. For the past, 2 weeks, I've been tired. Baby's been kicking butt. I feel like I never get a moment to just chill and disconnect. I'm always plugged into the rat race or the family life. And it's all good things, but I find myself when I get tired, I get grouchy. I'm not even really angry or mad, but I'm just grouchy. And dude, sometimes you got to be grouchy when you're tired. I mean, such is life, yeah, everybody gets grouchy. But what everybody's about when they're grouchy. Because I think that's important. Knowing how to maybe manage the grouch a little bit or reduce the grouch a little bit or something of the sort. All right, we have ourselves a 415-yard dog leg to the left. It's going to play about 250 to the dog leg where it starts cutting over to the left quite hard. We're going to look to hit our 5-wood, perfect case scenario, about 235 into the dog leg. If we flare it out a little bit to the right, it still should be in good shape as well. Just a little bit of a longer approach in. Perfect. Ooh, get down a little bit. It went through. You bitch. Your sister's ass. Of course it's dry. I was into the wind, too. You need the time to make something happen? Wait, what you mean? Eat some mushrooms? Yo, Michael, what's up, brother? How you doing? They do say a microdose helps with that stuff. Maybe I should start microdosing. Maybe I should start microdosing. Nah, because I think like being grouchy is one of those things where at the moment, like sure, maybe you have like a little bit of a reason to be grouchy, you know? Fucking dog ate my homework, kid didn't sleep. Fucking, I don't know, I'm hungry. I don't fucking know, right? But you don't want it to linger, you know? Did you have to? Did you have to? Did you have to let it linger? Wait a second. I literally watched this thing land right here. I hit a perfect shot right on the line. I watched. Oh, it's up there. That's why. Sneaky. It's a little bit more left than I thought. I must have got a little bit of a left kick. Actually worked out pretty okay. Even though I went through the fairway, this will still be pretty good here. Honestly, still, it's a really pretty course, man. And especially being from Minnesota, like not saying Minnesota ain't a beautiful state. I just feel like you guys don't really have this like coastal style of living that the Queenstown course kind of has, that feel. Like, dude, this course, if I put your blindfold on you, drove you or flew you, dropped you off at Queenstown, like, I don't know what most people would say where they thought they were playing golf. Like probably in the Carolinas or like even like in not quite Florida, but sorry, Pro texted me a picture of his diploma. He got his master's at 47. I said, you're a fucking legend, bud. Congratulations. So the 19th, I'm going to rent a couple simulator bays at the course for a few hours. And we're all going to sit up top in that nice new driving range and get drunk and play golf on the screen. I think it'll be a nice chill way for everybody to hang out. Because when you play on the course, you can only play with like 4 people, you know? So that's going to be Friday's plans, bud. Yeah, that should be a great time. Oh, it's a little bit of a tough one. I really need to get my pitching wedge fixed and stop being a lazy son of a bitch. This is a perfect range for a pitching wedge, which was about maybe about 120, 125. I said in the front. I got a lot of green to work with, so if it's long, it's okay. I don't really want it to be short. So what we're going to do is we're going to go with a choke down 9-iron. We'll see if we can do a little gamesmanship here. I gotta make sure I keep my balance here. The ball's above my feet. I'm gonna want to lean back in the swing. I mean, I couldn't have pulled that across my body any harder than I just did. And I don't know if that's because I choked down on the grip or if it was more so because of the swing. We stayed in play up there on the left side. And holy crap. Did I pull that sucker? What up, Vel? Good to see you, buddy. How's everything going? How are you, brother? Oh, man. Yeah, we hit that a little bit firm. But we are alive, and we are inbounds. And we're going to hit this chip really close and save par. Does it sound like a plan, chat? Good, good. I'm glad it does. Because it sounds like a plan to me, too. Little face-on action camera. Bro, it's already fucking all... Like, it's barely September. There's leaves everywhere. Fuck. Oh, that's a little bit of a tough chip based on the terrain. Go hard. Not going to go hard. Died short. I was a little bit scared to skull that one in Narnia, dude. Should have went a club up and hit the same shot. I think if I go club up, use gap wedge there instead of the 54, this thing would have rolled up a little bit more. That was a little bit of a pussy hit. Let's see if I can not be an idiot here. But I don't know. I didn't really give myself any chances. This would be the epitome of what a bogey save would be. Oh, and he did it. He fucking did it. Come on now. And he fucking drank it. They'll take your fucking medicine there, bud. Bogey. Should have been a double. Somehow I made that putt. We love this type of IRL, outdoor content. It's a refreshing change and happy to see it. Well, I'm happy to see you in the chat, and I appreciate your kind message today, Mert. Welcome in. How you doing? Chat, everyone welcome in Mert there, coming in with a nice message there saying hi. Hey, little Bambi. Little Bambi. Hey, Donna. How are you, Donna? How's your mother, huh? Huh? Hey. Thank you. Look at those two. They're standing there like they're fucking exactly the same. Flame me for this, chat. Flame me for this away if you want. But I have come to the conclusion that wearing golf pants is way better than wearing golf shirts. Vel, you'll see some 10-pointers out here, dude. It's funny. So this area has been a protected land for a long time. Long story short, this whole entire fucking area where we're standing on, like 1,300 acres, to some fuck back in the day from Lord Baltimore. And then the same family owned it for mad long. And then in 1975, after being a cattle farm for a long time, they sold the land to the golf course company. So this land has been, some people say they do some like secret hunting out here if you're like a big company that owns the golf course. But this land has been unhunted like and in this area, that's a big deal. It's like down by you. Everybody's hunting over here. Any sort of land is being hunted over here. So this land's been unhunted for like 50 years. And the deer know it. They know that they have no threat about being around here. Oh, I got the pulls. You're such a skank bitch that hit the parking, that hit the cart path. Skank. Or as Vel would say, mother bitch. All right, sorry, I'm trying not to curse when I'm on the golf course. I'm working on it. Fucking bug in my face. I didn't even hit it that bad, but the outcome could be bad because I hit the cart path about right here, right on this curve here. I just pulled it left, hit the path. I watched it go up top on the top of this hill, which means that it's either sitting on top of this hill or I possibly trickled into this shit because cart path is not my friend. We are searching for a tailor-made one. That's actually so annoying. You guys ever seen that video where the guy was like, he snapped the like 6-iron over the back of his shoulders and he in the tee box. He was like, "Who was talking to my backswing?" "Well, it's not very funny because now I don't have a 6-iron." That's what this shot just reminded me of. It was like, who the fuck put this cart path there? It's not funny because now I don't have a tailor-made golf ball. No, it's not a gallery rule. This isn't a gallery rule. I think it's just like it's just a bad bounce like situation. I hit this cart path right here and I watched it land on top of this hill, which means that after the bounce, it probably landed somewhere around here and then trickled over the backside of this hill because of the way that these hills are designed, and then probably rolled up in here. And I don't see anything right on the edge. So this is definitely not a gallery. This is like, it's probably right here, but it doesn't mean I'm going to find it, you know? So I'm going to take a drop here. I think it's fair. Makes me feel good about it to take a drop here. Put it at the top of this hill. I'll give myself an actual lie. And yeah. We'll see how it goes. I don't think that constitutes a gallery drop. Let's see what happens at the end of the round, Drew. Maybe I'll need a stroke back later and I'll remember this. Maybe I'll make this right here. Save a birdie anyway, you know? That would be some shit. If I make this, I'm taking my ass home. All right? Just so everybody knows. All right, so I got 170 to the pin. Coming out of the rough. It's all carry. It's an elevated green. I would love to land this about 165. My 6-iron does tend to carry a little bit more than that. Trying to see what's going on with the wind. A little in the face, so that should be good. Slight potential for a flyer lie here. It's a really nice shot if it just is the number. I know, I was hoping for no flyer. Yeah, I still like, I don't know, 175 with a 7-iron. More than likely, I'm going to swing out of my shoes on that and not make good contact. Kind of just hit me with a nice chill 6 there. I think it was a good shot, but I guess it depends on what it did once I hit the green. Into the wind, all uphill. Let's see if we made the right read or not. I feel like it looked pretty from back there, but I couldn't really see what happened overall. Oh yeah, bud. I mean, the read was never a question, boys. Don't get much better than that, lads. It's interesting. The greens are still pretty soft, to be honest. Like my divot, you can't really see me in the frame, but like my divot is not very far from the ball. I think just post aeration, the greens are still soft, so they're catching the ball well, kind of stopping it in its tracks. All right, even off the OB, we have a little bit of a par save opportunity here. Great roll. Good par save, even off the OB. Could take a gallery and take a birdie, but I'm going to stick with the par off the OB. All right, plus we are even through 3. We went birdie, bogey, par. So that's a lot of scores, a lot of disparity in scores here. I really hope that the double is not waiting for me on 4. I'm thinking the eagle is waiting for me on 4, actually. Chad, somebody send me a 5-wood head cover. I know nothing about head covers. I'm trying to get better at the swag game of golf. And, like, I wear some decent-looking clothes. But it's like, I need some knowledge, bro. I know we got some people in the chat that are knowledgeable about this stuff. I need a 3-wood cover. And I need a 5-wood cover. What do I get? What do I do, chat? Chat, this is the point I let you guys know that I've only hit 3 putts in 3 holes. Decent. Decent. All the high schoolers are out here practicing carrying their bags. Love to see it. Wish these guys would let me play through. Yo, Sean, thanks for hooking up Merton with a gifted sub, dude. I didn't even see that, by the way, brother. I just saw that. Thank you so much, man. We're playing at Queenstown Harbor, which is a course here in Maryland. It's on the eastern shore of Maryland, quite close to the Annapolis area, if you're familiar with it. Yeah, I always wondered, like, high school golfers, like, are they like, I love this, or are they like, fuck my dad for making me do this? I guess it probably depends on either one. Could be a little bit of both. But little did they know that when they turned fucking 35, we all wish that we were fucking back there with your high school buds walking around a golf course without a care in the world, huh? At the same damn time. So it's like, yeah, maybe now they're like, fuck this, but they're gonna learn one day that they were like, damn it, I had it so good. And I didn't even play high school golf. I thought that shit was for losers. We're playing football. Football, baby. And what else? Is golf a fall sport, right? Yeah, I was playing football. Oh, there you go, Teriyaki Poppy. I hang out with a lot of guys, not really from Montgomery County, but a lot of PG County. A lot of people across across the bridge over that way. I have friends with quite a few dudes over that way. Bowie. Bowie's not PG County, right? Wherever Bowie, Maryland is. From Scotland. Oh, well, duh. You're gotta come on over and hang out with you for a couple courses, huh, bud? You're right where we need to be. My buddies from Maryland actually went to Scotland a couple months ago. They played Kingsbarn, I think. They played the Royal Portrush. They played St. Andrews. They played another one that had like island in it. Now I'm from New York, New Jersey, brother. So you're gonna not love this answer if you're a Commanders fan. See you in week 1, baby. Let's go G-Men. Let's go Malik Neighbors. Come on. Tap in. You guys better be careful, bud. Y'all counting us out. The old Commanders, y'all counting us out. I have lived in this area for a while, though. I root for the Ravens. I root for the Ravens when the Giants are out and the Ravens are in. Yeah, J-Viz, you grew up in Florida? Were you playing lax down in Florida? I mean, that's revolutionary. What's up, Drew? You in Western PA? You a Yinzer? We got lots of Yinzers in the chat. I'm from North Jersey. Technically speaking. So I grew up in an area in New Jersey that's right outside of New York City and right below New York State. So I was kind of slammed in this little northeast tip of New Jersey, about as northeast as you could get in New Jersey before going to New York. Most familiar town most people know in that area is called Paramus. Then my parents moved over the New Jersey border when I was 7 years old to a small town up in Orange County, New York, that is called Warwick, which borders New Jersey. They were chasing lower property tax and better home values. I understand it all now, you know. I'd like to do that myself this day and age. So that's kind of like how I have the hybrid New York, New Jersey growing up. So then I lived in New York right there over the state line until I was, until I went to college and went to Philly. But I went to high school in New Jersey, even though I was living in New York. So honestly, quite literally a hybrid grow up for me, being New York and New Jersey. All right, folks, here we are. We have a 525-yard par 5. Quite hard to get to this one in 2. I'm always playing this one as a 3-shot hole. We have a drive of the ball pretty decently lately, so if we could get behind this one, you never know. Let's hope for a good shot here. Not a good shot at all, actually. It's quite a poor shot. Got a little bit too shallow in my backswing there, I think. Never got the club up to where I needed to, so I could put a good swing on it. Kind of snap hooked it left a little bit. It might be up, might be in the juice. That's a shame, too, because I hit some great driver swings on the range today. First time I used it today, too. All right. Mama. Moving a little too fast there. Slow it down a bit. Focus up. Oh, no shit, bud. Yeah, I've been out of that area for a while, but I do know everybody loves that drown spot. Yeah, but I went to Don Bosco Prep. If you're in the Ramsey Mawa area, then you should know about where I went to high school, too. That's right there. Everyone knows it down there. I have always interlocked. Well, no, I wouldn't say I've always interlocked my grip, but I learned an interlock point in my golf career. You know? 2010, Drew. I didn't actually graduate from Bosco, but that was my class. Why, did you go there too? Is this about to be a funny moment? Actually, I met somebody on Twitch who also plays Tarkov that I went to high school with. Yeah, so you want to know why I know about the Jabril scandal? Is because I left Bosco in my junior year to go to Paramus Catholic for sports and girls, I guess. I don't know. I was like indecisive teenager, you know? And then not long after that is when Jabril came into Bosco. Never really flourished into himself. Yeah, and then funny enough, Jabril Peppers, guess what he went? He went from Don Bosco to Paramus Catholic for girls in sports, I guess, you know? One of the only co-ed Catholic schools down there. Yeah, except the difference is I then went on to St. Joe's and partied too much and dropped out, and he went on to be like a fucking All-American at fucking Michigan, you know? So, is he in the league still? I'll tell you, man, how hard it is to make it to the professional leagues. Like, dude, if you would have seen this guy that he's talking about, a chat guy's Jabril Peppers, some of you guys probably recognize the name. I know he got drafted. He was pretty good at Michigan. But, like, dude, this guy was like when you would have, like watching Jabril Peppers at Don Bosco or Paramus Catholic was like watching Reggie Bush at USC. You're just like, there's no way that this guy is literally not the next thing. Like, there's just no shot. And, man, I'll tell you, I don't know if it's personal battle, mental, whatever it is, but didn't quite, like, come into being, like, a star in the NFL. But I got to say, he was fucking insane in high school. And, like, good Jersey, competitive prep school football, too. Not like your small section local football shit. Like, you're talking other prep schools with other, you know, D1 recruits and shit. He was just nice with it. Sheath the sword, boys. No, I went to St. Joseph's University in Philadelphia for college, correct. Not St. Joe's of Montvale, which is another big boys prep school there in North Jersey. They're always the fucking weakest ones, though. It always was Bosco, Bergen Catholic. Bosco and Bergen Catholic. And then Jabril Peppers went to Paramus Catholic, and then Jim Harbaugh became like, or whatever Harbaugh is at fucking Michigan, became like the #1 recruiter of like Paramus Catholic football players. Then that fucking program got so much money from all of its alumni and boosters. Now Paramus Catholic's fucking like goated at sports too, so. Your 20-year reunions in 3 weeks? Damn, you're old. Damn, you're old, bud. My 15-year reunion's this year, actually. Drew, where are you from? Did you go to Don Bosco? Oh, no, you went to high school like 15 minutes from there. Okay, cool, dude. Well, hey, sorry, we just had some Jersey talk. For anybody who doesn't know anything about Jersey, you're probably like, what the fuck are these guys talking about? All right, so we took a drop back there. I think I pulled my drive into that woods, but no big deal because we hit an absolute amazing 6-iron up here, which is going to leave us with our third shot here. Sorry, fourth shot here because we're going to go 1 in, 2 drop, 3 up. We have our fourth shot here. We want to stick it close. We had 101 yards. I don't mind being a little bit long on this pin, so we're going to swing a gap wedge, which is about 105 to 110. Try to take a little gas off of it. See what's good. Oh, Sam, his fucking handsy. Just pulled it left. It was such a good shot, too, but I just fucking pulled it left, which is crazy because my divot is just left of the flag, but I must have fucking stomped on it a little bit. Fuck. Not what I wanted to have happen after an OB. We could still save something here, though. Well, that's annoying. These guys are gonna let me play through. Where is it? Should be like right here. Oh, there it is. Dang, rolled back a little bit farther than I fucking had thought it would. It's a tough chip. I gotta get up this hill a little bit. It's pretty short-sighted as well. It's really good. If it stays down. Might have released a little bit far. Ooh, hell yeah. Good shit, bud. Good mitt check there. All right, a little bit of a big putt here. This is to save the boat. Why did I think that was going to be slower? Should have been a double. What am I going to get out of there with an actual triple because I just missed that last putt? That's a shame. That's a shame. Well, what can you do? I really liked my first putt there. Just was a little bit too aggro, huh? I didn't think it was going to be aggro. All right, well, there's our first poopy hole of the night. Brought to you by a pulled wedge shot. Although, I don't know. I could have saved the bogey there. Some bad putting. First bad putts of the night. That's what I get. I think I jinxed myself at the last hole. I said I've only one putt in every hole today. That's right, Benzie. I'm just having a great round so far. Hitting some good shots, so it's going to happen. Hey, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Get a good hat on, too. Oh, fucking almost just lost my shit. Yeah, we birdied the first hole, bud. Birdied the first hole. Drew wanted me to take a birdie for the third hole for a gallery drop, but I'm pretty sure that ball rolled in. The birdie, bogey, par, and then sadly there we just miss an easy putt there for the double. So we're going to end up taking a snowman, a little triple on the 5. I hate to see that. But otherwise, play really good, so I'm not even really frustrated about it. Just kind of like a doofus hole, really. Just 2 bad shots there really messed that one up. I'm just going to tuck and roll out of here, all right? Thanks for the 420, Spider. Legend, dude. I'm going to go 5 wood again on this one. I was aiming a little bit right. I always get so scared on this hole because of that fucking woods. I always think I'm aiming a little right. It should be right around that bunker. Just short. I don't think in. Maybe on. Yo, hell yeah, dude. Great rounds, Drew. Yeah, I shot that 83 on stream on Friday, and then I went out on Saturday and carded an 86. Felt pretty good about that. I definitely had a few more miss hits than I did on my round on Friday, but overall still played pretty clean. Ball striking feeling pretty good. Putting's been solid. Just made a couple more mistakes on that Saturday round. We're out here tomorrow, 11:30 tee time. 18 on the docket. We'll see how low we could go tomorrow. Oh my. Fucking. Theoretically, is a bunker a man-made object? If you think about it, think about it. That turf is, technically it is man-made. You're not wrong. Hey, Duke, how are you? What's up, brother? All right, we got that same shot we just had, except this time I'm not going to pull my gap wedge. I do wonder if this would be theoretically considered ground under repair with a little bit of... I can't tell if they laid that in there or if that's just different color, but it looks like some other people swung off of it and there's no sign, so we're going to swing off it. 110 to the pin there, middle of the green. Been pulling this gap wedge a little bit. Going to try to not do that on this one. It's going to be short. I tried to really hit down on that, kind of compress it. And I feel like I did, but I feel like I might have done it too like, dainty. You know? I think that would have been the right swing if I was about 20 yards closer. But I think there, at that range, I need to make sure I full swing it. I like how I hit down on the ball there, and I like to see that divot. But I just kind of babied her a little bit. All right, a little green side chip here. It's pretty downhill. I feel like if I could get a decent little ball movement going, I land this one short, maybe to about 11 o'clock. Gravity will take over there. Look at this. Look at this. I just hit it a little chunky. It was the right idea, though. I just hit her a little chunky. I actually think if I would have hit that a little bit better, that might have been perfect. And wanted to come down that hill, but I just didn't hit it well enough to get it down that hill. A little bit break right, not too much. Good up and down. That's what we need to do, man. Whenever I have a bad hole, just got to focus up on the next one, bite down, play a good one. Feels really good after rushing a last putt there and getting an unfortunate triple due to user error. Bite back down, hit a couple good shots, get out of there with another 4. Get a par back on the card. So, good shit there, guys. Is that white glass sand? I don't know what kind of sand they use here, but the bunkers are all brand new. So I don't know if it's the type of sand they're using. Or if it's just that the sand is so brand new that it just hasn't really gotten beat up yet. Most of these bunkers are all within a year old. Let's go, boys. Yeah, it was a cheeky little chip. Good little putt. We're out of Florida. It's still too hot out of Florida, really? I mean, Florida, when does like it actually start cooling off in Florida? Like October? Yeah, but then you guys are just laughing at the rest of the country when half of us are like struggling to play golf. You guys are like, dude, it's great. So tees. Oh, there's tee. Nice little frame here on the camera today. They recently mowed all of this down here. I'm wondering what looks different. It's because this got mowed. Why do you think they mow that? I guess they do it just like once a year or twice a year just to keep the course looking clean. But it's like, why does this hole look so different today? It's because they got rid of all this shit above it. Honestly, I think it looks better without all the long grass in it. It gives the hole more heart. But they got to figure out something to put in there because it doesn't look that good like that. They should just make it like a giant sand trap. Actually, probably not worth the maintenance. All right, we got a par 5 here. 290, give or take, gets you into some trouble. So that's why we're not using driver. Being left gets you into some trouble. That's why we're not using 3-wood. We're hitting this 5-wood pretty good today, so we're going to hit the 5-wood here. If we hit this thing 240, I mean, it's perfect. We'll go 240, 110, 110. So see how it goes. One handicap. Have fun, play well, as my boy BJ says. A little cutty, but it shouldn't hurt me. Should be plop up right up there. Yeah, okay. One week post lesson, and I'm figuring out how to make these movements happen in a more fluid motion. Yeah, you guys got to wait for hurricane season to break everything, right? That's actually why I started the outing about a week earlier this year, was to try to avoid that beginning of hurricane season. That end of September hurricane season, like September hurricane season, it gets dicey up here even. Dude, I have absolutely been beasting this 5-wood lately. That was a, let's see, according to the cart from the Blue Tees, Oh, that can't be right. I think it has the tee box in the wrong spot. Let's do some math. It says it's a 540-yard hole, and I have 300 left. So yeah, 240 yards with the 5-wood. That's. I will take that, Johnny. What's up, Hockey Puck? How you doing, brother? Guys, thanks for the follows. Appreciate the love and support. All right, we're looking to probably advance this ball about 150 yards, give or take. So we're just going to hit a nice smooth 8-iron. I'm liking how these ERCs are playing. I've been playing a lot of TP5X lately, and I've been liking how the TP5X have been playing. But today I'm playing these ERC soft triple tracks. They're playing pretty good. I'm liking how I'm hitting them. They seem to be just this. I'm noticing a smidge more spin. Probably going to be the same with the TP5 at times, but otherwise, pretty good. A nice little advance up there. Tomorrow morning before the round and tonight, I'm going to do my best to get our new scorecard up and running for you guys tomorrow. That way you're going to have a whole new vat of information at your fingertips during the golf streams to help better follow stuff. So hopefully I'll be able to get that done tonight, and that'll be perfect for tomorrow's 18-hole stream. All right, we have 130 to the pin. Go up. Oh! Rat's ass, dude. I had a little chunky. I was kind of trying to hit like a knockdown 9 there a little bit. And I just clipped the top lip of this bunker and trickled out into the greenside bunker. That was a smidge more. That would have been perfect. I got a little too chunky on the knockdown there. Little too chunky there. I freaking hit that, dude, that lip, dude. These lips are ridiculous. Ridiculous. That was so close, man. I'll get a little beach practice going here. We'll see how it goes. You know, pretty confident out of the bunker these days, but so it's a little bit back there. Oh my gosh. I didn't even hit the sand, chat. I mean, I kind of hit the sand, but I mainly hit the ball. That shit came flying out of there, dude. Good Lord. Fucking smoke that thing. Whoopsie. That might be up on 18, dude. I might be able to go hit that back across, Kappa. Shit. A little aggressive there on the swing. Just picked it too clean. That shit came out like a thin shot. Like, that's a shot you'd hit at like 100 yards with your 58 and expect to see that come out like that. I don't know how I managed to do that out of the bunker that much. All right, same kind of thing. We got to land this a little bit short of the green just on that first cut. Speed boost a little bit too much. It's pretty good. I can't hate it. Maybe I learned how to kind of hit on the back of the ball there a little bit. I get some backspin when it enters this area. I think the landing zone and the chip was pretty good. Just have no spin on it to control it. Not horrible. Wouldn't really call that good either. But I wouldn't really call it bad. Honestly, it's pretty good. Not as good as this putt that's about to go in, though. I thought I done did it again. I thought I done sunk another one. Hey, unlucky bunker shot. Good hole otherwise. Nice tee shot, nice 6-iron, good chip, good putt. You gonna focus on the one bad one? Ain't no way, fam. So unfortunately, that's gonna be a double, I think. Because we're gonna go 1 down, 2 up, 3 in the bunker, 4 out of the bunker, 5 drop, 6 on. All right. I'm sorry, is that another? Wait a second, hold on. 1 down, 2 down, 3 in the bunker, 4 over, 5 drop, 6 on. That's another 8. Fuck. That's how losing these balls, dude. I only lost these balls at par 5s. 2 shots I lost on par 5s. What was a tee shot? What was a bunker? Otherwise, playing freaking great. I gotta be better on the par 5s too. Go on the offensive more. I did jinx it, dude. Makes for a good clip though, if you think about it, right? Like, if I say I've been comfortable out of the bunkers lately, and then that goes in, great clip. If I say I've been comfortable out of the bunkers lately, and then it goes over the green because I thinned it, great clip. Okay? I think that depends on how well I'm hitting them, bud. But I'd say just like quick TLDR rounding greatly, I'm like 110 gap wedge, 120 pitching wedge, 130 9-iron, 145 8-iron. Maybe let's go 125 with the pitch, type shit. 135 with the 9, 145 with the 8, 155 with the 7, 160 more so, 165 really. I have some gaps in some clubs. Some clubs I hit better than others. If we're going to swing a 6-iron, it's saying that it's 171. Pin is in a pretty diabolical spot. It's like super tucked over the right side bunker there. That's right, J-Biz. Just trying to farm it a little bit, buddy, you know? So it looks like it's pretty sunny for you guys. I don't know how the camera's going to handle all this light. The sun is literally just beating down. Looks pretty good, though. You guys can see the pin is tucked up there on the right side of your screen there above the bunkers. It's not an easy one. I needed to hit a cut there, and I kind of hit like a baby draw. Got a little bit too, I think I came back a little bit too shallow there. Kind of getting like here. I want to be more like here. I think it's on the green. Far part of the green though. I mean, this is one of those ones where you're on the green, but like a 3-putt would be impressive. A 2-putt would be godlike. I will say though, if anybody remembers some of our OG golf streams, and I'm talking OG, when we used to still be on the old setup, this is one of the holes that we have one of our best golf clips from. Because we sank about a 65 fucking foot putt from this almost exact spot. I'm a little bit off the green actually. Just pulled it off to the left. I'm gonna putt this though. That lighting looks good. This shadowing is nice. All right, well, we obviously got to give it enough sauce to get out of this fluffy rough. But at the same time, we don't want to give it too much sauce because this does look like a pretty downhill putt. So, you know, she's going to want to roll once we get it on there. And it always likes to release it onto the green pretty quickly. So this is tough. It's not an easy shot here. Whether you chip this or putt this, I feel like. Maybe chipping might seem a little bit easier because I take the fluff and the speed read out of the way. But I ain't walking back to the cart. That's not fast enough at all. Should have walked back to the cart. How on earth did that fluff catch my putting stroke up that hard? Yikes. I feel like I hit a center face putt there. Popped it off the face. I thought that thing was going to scream. That shit barely even moved. I said, that shit barely even moved, boy. I don't know if this hill is just like, it's like the birds and it's not real. It's like a drone or something. But it's like, is this hill going to catch my ball at some point in time? Because I feel like it's pretty flat. But this is where maybe I need to learn is that if I'm putting against the grain, I don't know how to fucking read that shit. I feel like I'm hitting a downhill putt and I'm hitting smooth putts, but they're not rolling. They're just dying. Good three putt, dude. All things considered, it's not a terrible three putt, but I don't feel good about it. Mainly just because this one got stuck so hard up here. First one I could see. Second one I thought was going to trickle on down there nicely. Yeah, that's the stuff I gotta like read a little bit. Is like against the grain. That's golf for you. That's the way she goes. What do you mean, boys? Talking golf science. I like hockey pucks reply the best to that conversation. Everybody else just made me feel like a complainer. All right, that's going to bring us +6 heading into 9. Really unfortunate one here that we had 2 tough OB losses. Because outside of those 2 holes, we have been playing some great golf. Lock in a little bit here on this last one. See if we can't get another birdie. Let's go, LD. All the way, we got a couple Minnesota, out that way. Been hearing the weather's getting nice out there, bud. I hope you enjoyed your round. Oh fuck, I hit the drink. Interesting. Yeah, that's the type of stuff I got to learn how to pick up on. I mean, I learned about that in a podcast once. I was listening to a podcast and do you know that like a pro golfer will completely change the wedges that they're using and the shape of the wedges and stuff depending on the grass that they're playing on? Like apparently pitching on Bermuda or chipping on Bermuda is like way harder than chipping on like bent grass or like other things. So it's like, if I remember that correctly, something like that. It's been getting cool at night in Maryland, but during the day has been pretty nice still. Guys, once again, everybody tuning in, whether you're over here on Twitch at twitch.tv/Hambino or over on YouTube, watching us on youtube.com, I believe it is /HamGolfs. Appreciate you so much being here today. Some guy in my YouTube chat on that last thing said, hit the green or I'm out. Peace. Dang, bro. I missed the green by like 3 feet, bro. That's harsh. Yeah, I never really that was the Chris Gotterup podcast on Foreplay. He got into a whole bunch of sorcery and shit that I've never even heard of, where he was like essentially talking about like what's the word? He was talking about like shaving his wedges down and shit, yada yada. Did I lose 2 calories? No way. Yeah. All right. 5 wood. Been a great club tonight. Hope to end it on another good one. Oh. I've been teeing up my 5 wood a little bit higher today. I've been liking it. All right, so this is a pretty short one, 392 yards. A little tricky with these fairway bunkers. We're going to look to try to hopefully hit like a nice little cut off these bunkers and plop it up there on the right side. And if we hit it well, it should leave us with somewhere of about, 160 in, give or take. I just can't see it bounce over there. I leaked it a little bit to the right, a little bit further on the line than I would have wanted to. Felt like I got a little handsy, or I was maybe aiming that way a smidge. I'm not sure. The right aim is starting to creep back again. I got to remember that when I'm lining up a shot. Don't be, for some reason, does anybody else like to do that? Just naturally aim the right to the right with your feet? That's like a weird thing my body naturally does. Maybe my fucking spine is crooked or something. That's one thing I noticed for watching a lot of my videos back. Is like my feet are always right. Why are my feet always right? We're +6 on 9. That was pretty good holes today. I had 2 holes where I fucking got in a little bit of trouble, which stinks because they were par 5s too. Got a birdie on hole 1, couple pars, couple bogeys. Love that, dude, with Gramps looking out for you. I know you said you have a play. That's who you used to play with all the time, right, Djibouti? So I don't think this is what's gonna happen here to me. I'm gonna get a bad break here, I bet, if I had to guess based on what I see off the cuff. I came down right about here. We'll say the ground is pretty hard over here, which is making me a little bit nervous. But I don't see anything anywhere. Tell you though, it's already getting freaking harder to find golf balls with these leaves on the ground. It's like giving me a bit of a. I better get my fairway finders going for the fall, because I'll tell you, it's September 2nd and I'm already struggling finding balls over here with the leaves. What's going to happen when we get to the later fall months, dude? It's only going to get worse from here. What's the other fairways? If it's not Bermuda, it's what? Maverick, thanks for the 62, dude. Yeah, I mean, I feel like when you look at where I'm at with my handicap, boiling down my improvement to the score is such a nearsighted way of looking at it. Because it's like I'm getting better every single week, but like that doesn't mean I'm being less stupid, you know? Like there's a difference between getting better and being less stupid. Sadly, even though I'm at that stage of getting better, I'm still in that skill gap range of being pretty stupid. And like when the wheels fall off, the wheels fall off, you know? So I don't really like basing my game on improvement just based on my score. I'm looking at my fairways in reg, my greens in reg, my, maybe some total putt numbers, how my contact is, how the ball striking is going. Like this one, I didn't hit a bad shot, but it went a little bit of right, must have caught a root or this hard ground, and then just went right out of bounds. So it's like, yeah, for this one based on score, not great, but I didn't really hit a bad shot. Just got a bad break. Zoyza, that's the other one. Yeah. Well, I don't know. A lot of people don't like the Bermuda fairways here because they take a long time to look good. You know? That's why when I was streaming the course here in May, everybody's like, oh my God, that course looks like shit. It's literally because they just like, that's how Bermuda grass is. Putting an insane amount of work and time into it, though, feel like you got a plateau, maybe? Not at all. Why would I have plateaued? I mean, I started this journey 3 weeks ago. What do some of y'all expect? There's fucking people who play golf for 40 years and never get better. Fucking plateaued, and I started 2 weeks ago, Djibouti. Come on, bud. Literally just posted my best score probably ever or in a year, like less than 5 days ago. And my guys asked me over here if I've plateaued. Lol. That's Twitch chat for you, bro. Y'all expect people to just hop on camera and fucking be perfect. Yeah, no, 100%, Drew. This is why I said I don't like reading Twitch chat sometimes when I do the golf streams. I think sometimes people say things not really realizing what they're saying or what it kind of sounds like. And then it just kind of gets me off the good vibe, you know? Prime example. All right. I got like 140 here. Front right of the green. I'm going to play the shot that's going to be a little bit longer here rather than shorter. So if I go left of the pin a little bit above it, no big deal. That's kind of like my aim point here. That's like the swing I'm playing for. I fucking pulled it way too far left. I readjusted my aim there at the last second. Did I go too wide with that one? I'm thinking I've been a little bit too left. I think I might have been a little bit too wide with that one. Struck it well, just not anywhere at the pin. Oh yeah, don't take anything I'm saying personally. You just gotta understand it's the way she goes when there's one streamer and a bunch of chatters. My messages are not, my statements are not really directed at anybody specifically, just kind of more so as a whole, right? But I do think the common misconception on the internet is a lot of people think they're saying one thing, but don't really realize that it means something else. So what is that? Phonetics? Eubonics? What's the word? I don't even fucking know. Drew, you're the English major. What the fudge is it, bud? Bro, I got so scared to play so I shot that 83 on Friday, boys, and all the golfers in chat. You guys are already talking about what I was so scared of. I was so scared to play that next round after my best round ever because I was just like, first of all, I started putting way too much pressure on myself throughout that round. I hit a couple bad shots on the front nine and started getting all frustrated. And I was like, dude, like, check your fucking ego. You know, where the fuck did this ball go? I thought I landed right here. Am I in the bunker? No. What? Am I in this bunker? No. What? Oh my gosh, I went over I hit that good? Ain't no way, fam. I did not see that back there. Intimidating shot here. A lot of green to work with, though, so I don't need to. That would be more intimidating here if this was short-sided. Thankfully, it's not even close to short-sighted. Oh, get on down there now, boy. Get on down there, water ball. Come on, roll on down there now, boy. That nice. That's a good chip, bud. Use that hill. Landed it way short. Probably about halfway on this hill. You know, I had nothing but gravity to work with there. See, this has been even today, I've hit some pretty good chips today. I haven't really hit too many bad ones. I hit some bad chips on Saturday, too. It sucks. It's like so funny. It's like a couple things just fall off a little bit, and what you're, what you want to do is completely different than what happens in golf like that. It's just a crazy game like that. You could be driving the ball well, but then hitting shitty approaches. You could be chipping the ball well, but then hitting shitty putts. That really is what makes it so special when you put together one of those rounds where like you just feel good. Like I shot at 86 on Saturday, and when I left the course, I was like, whatever. I had some bad moments, I had some good moments, I had some okay moments. But when I shot that 83, dude, I was ready to go to Disney World. Even though I doubled 18, I didn't even care. I got out of there with an 83. Imagine if I didn't double 18. Shit. 3 putt got me there. I've been grabbing my belt buckle lately when I step up to the ball. You know? A little something like this. I don't really know if it does anything, but it makes me feel lined up. Ooh, that's going to scoot on me. Why'd that break so much there, Johnny? Old Johnny boy. Yeah, fuck yeah. Pretty solid today. Pretty solid on our Tuesday practice round. We got our 18-hole stream coming up tomorrow here at Queenstown. We're gonna be playing the Lakes course. River was booked up. I got to double check my phone to make sure Jake got back to me. But we're being joined by our good buddy Jake, aka Ban Apollo in chat, not our other good buddy Jake, aka Balls in the chat. And we're gonna be joined by the Mr. Illustrated Pip as well. Another OG in the chat there. Hanley golf outing attendee. So that's going to be a fun 18-holer tomorrow. We're going to be teeing off at 11 a.m. I'm sorry, 11:30 a.m. And I think I will probably get to the course a wee bit early. Do some warm-ups. Really lean into a routine. 11:30 tomorrow is our actual tee time, but the golf stream will be live before that, probably like 10:30, maybe even 10. Only thing that'll stuff me up for tomorrow is if I go to play, is when I go to set up my scorecard for the stream, if something gets fucked up. But I think I should be able to do that tonight pretty easy. I'm going to use ChatGPT to help me build a custom HTML script, and I'm going to be able to edit everything right from the cart, the hole, the par, and the score. So you guys will see a super official, it's a beautiful scorecard. Our guy Freaky, our graphic designer, did a great job. I mean, it's going to bring definitely some great production value to the stream. I think you guys will really enjoy it. We're going to play a bonus hole today. Shall we do a one club challenge, boys? Wrap up this day with a one club challenge? I wouldn't mind if it's a one club driver only, just saying. Should I just make the executive decision and play driver only? I really wanted to hit a drive. I didn't get to hit a lot of drives today. I hit one drive today and I didn't hit a good one. I hit them great on the range, but I didn't hit a good one on the course, so I kept it in the bag for the score's sake. Oh, well, that guy's trolling. That's not actually the link. That's just Jake being Jake. That's just Jake being Jake, dude. An 8-iron on the 2 handicap, that's all distance? Oh my. Oh my. What does chat want to see? Iron or driver? Driver only? All right, let's try driver only. I feel like we haven't done that yet. It's going to be hard on this fucking hole, too. I still need to, dude, I'm so mad I didn't make that birdie putt when I did the 7-iron only. That would have been such a sick clip. People fucking stare at you when you have a camera. It's like, bro, you never seen a camera before? Maybe I look famous. I don't know. Maybe it's a mixture of both. I will say, though, people probably stare when they see the camera these days because they see the camera and they don't know, like, what's going on. You know, they're just like, oh, my God, who's that over there? And I'm just like, hey, it's just me. Stop staring at me. I'm a shy boy. This ground is crunchy. All right, here we are. 2 handicap. 450-yard driver only challenge. See what we're made of. Never done one of these driver onlys before, so this will be a fun one. Nice balls. No, get out of the woods. Not in the driver only challenge. Fuck, I hit that so good. Why didn't it draw? Uh-oh. Good thing I got a new driver coming. Which actually, by the way, I don't know how I feel about it. All of a sudden, go figure. I ordered a new driver because I wasn't hitting mine good and it's a couple years old. I figured I needed an upgrade. I've been waiting. They ordered this driver on the 14th of August. It's still not here. And literally for the past week, I'm just cranking this driver. Go figure. Is golf club technology overrated to a certain point? I will say I'm super excited to get the Ping G440 because overall it's just a great driver. Really solid piece of driving technology. Maybe they've had problems with people filming for OnlyFans and you look like a likely suspect? Hey, yo. What'd you see, a golf course video recently or something, bud? Got your imagination going there half, eh? I cranked this drive. I'd never hit a fucking drive this far out this hole, which is why I went into the woods a little bit. God damn it. I see it. You see it? I see it. I see the ball in its natural habitat floating over there. But just maybe it was meant to be because guess what I just found over here? Yes, I did indeed. A Pro V1X. So for every woods ball, you might want to get mad at yourself. You might want to take a fireball shot, but just take it easy because you might find a nice golf ball in the woods. The course I'm a member at is 9 holes. Really? How do you feel about that? You like it? I joined this course specifically because they have 36 holes. You know what the problem is with 9 holes? All right, listen, chat. For the sake of the challenge, for the sake of my driver, and for the sake of my wrist, this is a huge route. I'm gonna take a unofficial gallery rule here. We're gonna take about a 2 club length back off the route, so I don't break my driver, break my wrists, or anything like that. So say the one thing I noticed with 9 holes, it's like 9. Well, actually, you know, it's funny. It's a good conversation to have. Actually, I recently saw for all my ginners, which I hope that anybody who's playing golf pretty frequently is using a gin to track your handicap and get an accurate score. I recently saw they've changed something on their application, which had something to do with the 9 holes. Did they change how the gin takes into account a 9-hole score? Because I want to say that like playing 9 holes is almost easier than playing 18. And that doesn't mean that scoring on 9 holes is easier than scoring on 18. I think if you're scoring on 9, you can score on 18. If you're shit on 9, you're shit on 18. But at a certain handicap level, and I'd argue at any level of golf skill, the more holes you play, you're opening yourself up to make more mistakes, because golf is a game of consistency, right? If I'm playing 18 holes most of the time, somebody who's playing 9 holes most of the time is probably going to be considered like a better golfer or have like a lower handicap, because they're giving themselves less opportunities to like run into issues. Because it's like when you're playing the round of your life, you do know that hole is going to come out. Nobody plays the round of their life and just par, 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 birdie, par, par, par. Like, you're going to get a double. You're going to get a triple. And if it doesn't come on that front 9, it's probably going to come on that back 9. Okay, I have no idea what to do here. I have a driver in hand for this driver-only challenge. I have probably about, well, if I had to guess here, according to my calculations, probably about 150 yards to the green. Driver off the deck, I really have no idea, like, how to go about this one. So this is just going to be pure feels. All right, boys? All right, we're going to play feet close together. Oh, get on now there, Johnny. Not bad, dude. Came out a little left, but I almost got that up to the green. Come on now. But it's all relative, because, like, if your swing is shit that day, your swing is shit that day. So it doesn't really matter how many holes you're playing. And if your swing is good that day, your swing is good that day. And it doesn't really matter how many holes you're playing, right? Bro, you know what I got to try to do before the year's over here? I'm going to come out here and do a real twilight round for you guys. Like, I'm talking sunset and twilight round. This course along the Chester River during that period of the day is so beautiful. I actually think it would make some really good content just on the aesthetic. Dude, we almost kind of slang this thing up here, dude. A little bit short, though. Now, this is where these club challenges, I get lost, because I don't really know how to use. As you saw with the 3-wood challenge, I think I hit more strokes on the green than I did getting onto the green with the 3-wood. So this one is here. Play a little putt ski. Just kind of run it up there, yeah? Oh, that came off so far right. But that's okay, we're on the green. We got a par putt, dude. Excuse me. All right, this one's going to break pretty hard right to left. Oh, hit it. Hit it. Come on, a little aggressive, but I thought that was going to go right in at me. Come on. A little too aggressive there. I gotta be a little bit lighter here. For the bogey. I thought I bogeyed it, dude. I thought I bogeyed it. That was actually pretty good putt at the end there, dude. That was actually a pretty good putt at the end. All right, driver only hole is in the bag. Mark the double down for the next one. That's the score to beat. All right, I think I can sneak away and play 18 on the lakes, and then we'll call it a day before our 18 holes tomorrow. I don't see anybody coming off of 17. I don't see anybody on the green back there. Let's get one more hole in. Pretty solid challenge hole. I feel like I could have got away with a bogey or a par there. My first putt. Now in hindsight, after hitting that second putt, I realized my first putt might have been a little bit like too aggro. It's a Blue Jay, dude. Damn, Sil, again he didn't invite you, bro? It's okay. Keith's just trying to get locked in for the outing, all right? All right, boys, we played a 328-yard par 4 here, very short. It's actually only playing like 312. Really prime real estate here to get one up there on the dance floor if we hit it well. Based on what I could see, the pin looks like it's in the middle, just over these trees. So in order to get there, we definitely got to take a pretty aggressive line. And we definitely got to make sure we hit this well. That was nicely played, nicely pulled. Let's get out of here quick before these guys wonder where I came from. Let's skedaddle. No, we're playing 9 today because I'm playing 18 tomorrow. So just a little nighttime, no, a little early evening niner. Bro, I don't know if I need to get a camera person out here to track that ball flight, because that ball flight was so sick, dude. It was so sick, dude. I freaking played this thing perfect. Right through the tree line. I fucking drove over the green, dude. I landed it short, right about this area by the trees here. Saw the dirt kick up. Look at that thing. Yeah, I landed about here just off to my right. And then sputtered up top there to the fucking top cheddar. Absolute rocketeer. All right, we got an eagle putt. Honestly, I feel like this is too dangerous to chip. Not where you want to be on the green complex, that's for sure. Honestly, though, based on what I saw what the fringe did last time, it probably should chip this. Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through all of this fringe. Realistically, I got to get the ball like over here, probably to about the 3 o'clock of the pin, in order to see it trickle down where it needs to trickle down, which means that this is never going to make it to the actual green if I putt it. But some guy pulled up in the tee box behind me, and I'm not going to walk back to my car playing an extra hole for fun. So we'll grip a little Texas wedge here and sink this eagle. Nope. Really bad. Should have got the chip. Should have got the chip. Because it comes out so low. And then you catch this green like this, dude, and then before you know it, you're 70 feet away down here. Should have grabbed it. Nice hole. Nice bird. Nice bird. Nice bird. Let's get out of here real quick before somebody realizes we just committed a robbery. Bro, we had actually so many 1-putts today. We had 6 1-putts today. If you include that one as well. I fucking trotted that thing in, dude. You saw that trot? I don't know. It was more of a skip. I tried to trot it, but I just don't have the sauce for the young trotsman. Just riding the steed right in, bud. Lili said chip. Lili, I didn't want to chip it. Didn't you see I had a plan the whole time, Lili? I had a plan the whole time. Boys, great day out here today on the links. I appreciate all your love and support. We had some great holes on our little niner. Nice little double bogey driver challenge. Driver only. Almost got the par on that one too. Just a little bit of mistakes around the green. And then we're wrapping it up with an absolute juicy ass birdie on our bonus hole at 18 to transcend us into the rest of our day. All right? So we're going to leave the golf course on that very high note because tomorrow here at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have an 18-hole stream coming at you from the Queenstown Harbor Lakes course, joined by the Van Apollo, a.k.a. Mr. Jake Walsh, and a.k.a. Mr. Illustrated Pip. And I don't actually know his real name, full name, so I can't really give him the a.k.a. on that. But Pip, Jake, awesome fucking guys. Gonna be great vibes out there with them. Jake hits the ball about 17 miles. I mean, if there was an Uncle Rico on the golf course, it's Jake. You see them mountains over there? Because Jake's driving over them mountains. Boy, can play some golf, bud. So looking forward to get out there with you guys again tomorrow. 18-hole stream, 11:30 a.m. tee off, but we will go live a little bit earlier than that to get the day started. So ladies and gentlemen, everybody watching, whether it's at Ham and Tees on YouTube or over at Ham Vino on Twitch, I love and appreciate you, and we'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning.